I'm seeing all these wonderful ingredients here. And that was really tasty. I mean, really tasty. You know, I have a weakness with cookies.
Right. And you only ate 3. You usually eat 20.
Well, you only gave me 3.
Could you eat that many? These are awful rich.
Oh, yeah.
You think you could do it?
No, I could do it.
This is something my grandmother used to make, and we used our own pumpkin that we canned ourselves.
Let's refer back to our canning, just in case you're saying, you can't can pumpkin. Oh, but you can, but you have to do it in cubes. You can't do it in mush form.
Right.
Can't do it. There are all kinds of national guides for canning and places you can visit to look for this. You can do that, but they have to be cubed.
Right.
They have to stay solid. You can't process them.
Well, I've already mixed ours up and processed it. You can also buy canned pumpkin.
You can.
That makes it very
that's an
easy
way
too.
to go.
But I like using ours, so I've already put that in. I have 3/4 of a cup of our pumpkin, because this is going to make 2 dozen cookies. I think that's all you need. That'll get you through the night.
Yep.
Okay. We have that, and here's what we're going to do. This is so simple. We're going to add 1/2 cup of sugar.
Okay.
And it called for nuts, walnuts, peanuts, pecans, anything you want. We like pecans. They even said if you wanted to use raisins, if you wanted to use coconut. But
I don't want you to change anything.
Okay, I'm doing what she did. She did pecans too, so let's do that. We're going to put in a stick of butter here.
That's your room temperature.
I want it room
I
temperature.
got hot out there next to the fire.
We're going to put in an egg, the whole egg.
All right.
About 1/2 teaspoon of salt, about 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, and I'm going to mix that up real quick. All right, it smells good already, doesn't it?
Now, when you made the banana pudding dip and I added the butterscotch to it, it added something.
That's why we're adding these.
How much you put in there? Did you put that whole thing in there? Or
Yes.
Oh, do you really?
Believe it? Yeah, we're doing it.
1/2 cup?
Yes.
Doesn't bother me.
We could put the whole container, but you seem to like them. We're going to put in a cup of flour.
Gotcha. Is it just all purpose?
Yes.
All right.
We're going to put about 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Same with the soda, about 1/2 teaspoon. Got to have these when you make cookies.
Now these cookies are all about taste. They're not going to conform perfectly when they come out. They're not going to be the same size.
You'll see how gooey this is. They just kind of grow. We're going to do a little bit of cinnamon. Let me mix this up, and then we're going to pour all those in there for you, because that's your favorite.
Oh, they add so much.
That's right. All right, I made a big mess.
Okay.
But now, if you want to go ahead and pour in your favorite, and I've added these because that's your favorite.
Oh, they add so much.
Yes.
Boy, you did load that up.
I think my grandmother would be proud seeing that you added that to her recipe. All right, and there we go. See our nice little gooey cookies? Now
the smell.
we're gonna get a spoon and we're gonna let's make a dozen.
You just make a dollop of them.
We're gonna try to make little round, because they just kind of grow on their own.
You just put some oil on it?
Yes.
Cookie
pan.
All right.
Okay. Now this, it's already, smell that. It smells good. And we're just gonna, you can make them big as little as you want. Let's make them, didn't you like how I made them kind of? All right.
They're not uniform. They're not perfectly shaped, but the taste, oh my.
All right, let's just, what do you do, a dozen
Open the oven?
Yeah, let's get a dozen cooking. Let's do 375 for 12 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I love cookies.
Perfect. We let
All right,
those
now
cool.
you know what? People are going to say, how do I get that recipe? If you were wanting this recipe and you saw it on our show, how would you direct them to find this recipe?
I would go on to timfarmerscountrykitchen.com and look under recipes.
I think that's a great idea. We have, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of videos to look at there. After you look at timfarmerscountrykitchen.com, go to Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen Facebook page, like it, see where we're going, what we're doing, post something on there. We're always looking for new recipes. And remember, once this show airs, we post it to YouTube. We get the nicest comments from England, from Washington State. We so appreciate our Kentucky fans, but we really love to hear from our folks all over as well. All right, let's get this thing rolling, because I'm starved.
While these are cooling, I want to make a cream cheese frosting. And everybody does their own thing, but I'll show you what I do. You can do whatever you want. I have like a stick of butter in here right now.
Wonderful.
And I want to use a whole cream cheese.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because if we have leftovers, we'll eat it. All right, I'm going to mix that up first. All right, and this is just, like I said, this is my own icing. Maybe people don't like it. I like to put a little whipping cream in here.
No calories there.
Nope, nothing. Let's mix that up. All right, you got to put a little vanilla in there.
Oh yeah.
1/2 teaspoon. All right, and you can probably eat that like that, but let's add a little powdered sugar.
Because the calories keep going down.
Well, this is something the grandmother didn't do, but I think it adds to it. What do you think? She always said it had.
You know, when it comes to desserts and your wedding cakes and everything that you make, I trust everything that you do.
All right, the best way, let's take a test.
Okay.
Take a little test. Why don't you take?
I can take a test.
You want that on your cookies?
I just passed that test.
Okay.
And so did you.
All right.
Ooh. Ooh, cream cheese.
Let's get the cookies off the tray on a plate, and we will ice them.
Let's do it. Mrs. Farmer, you might have outdone yourself.
What do you think?
I think it's been an excellent evening.
Would you like one? Want a fresh one?
This will be number 4 or 5.
Have a bite of yours.
You know what?
Wow.
Believe it or not, even with all the sugar and confectioner sugar, that's not real sweet. You get more of the cream cheese.
Good.
And that with the sweetness of the butterscotch and then the pumpkin popping,
You like it?
you're going to be very popular at your fall party.
Did you like your
Your
surprise?
harvest. Oh, yeah.
I
Did you like
my-
your surprise?
I did love my surprise.
That being said, it's very sad.
Yes, it is. I'm
Are
gonna
you
cry.
crying?
I am crying.
But as we thank our friends and family, our extended family,
That's
our
right.
Country Kitchen family, for tuning in and joining us in our kitchen, it's all about
Good times
good friends,
and wonderful good eats. Yum.
good eats. Thank you so much. That was a wonderful surprise.
You can eat all of them?
Mm-hmm.